Today we're going to talk about the best version of BREEZ, and that's Breakout BREEZ. Let's show off the pieces that come in this set and how you could use them in your own LEGO creations. We'll also have a talk about why this set is awesome. I'm ready, let's go. Breakout BREEZ is such a good set, man. Yeah, a lot of people, they draw parallels between this set and Samus. Yeah, things like the blaster arm, the bubble-shaped shoulders, and even the shoes. You know, the more like triangular shape is pretty similar to how BREEZ looks. Surely the designers took a little bit of inspiration from Samus when they were designing this toy. And some of those qualities are what makes me like this version of BREEZ so much. She just stands out, you know? She has her own unique vibe. Because BREEZ in her 1.0 form, she was cool. Great weapons, awesome mask, but she did look pretty similar visually to everyone else. The frame, the armor, it was all pretty similar. Even BREEZ 2.0, it was kind of the same story. While yes, she did have a unique mask and a cool color scheme, she still had the same basic frame and armor that everyone else had. In the language of toy design and character design, this similarity, it doesn't really teach you that much about who the character is and what their personality is like. But in the Breakout wave of sets, she became her own character. The toy gained so much more individuality and personality. And that's because she looks so different from everyone else. Now she looks like someone who could keep their cool in the face of danger. They look like a confident, calm, and very focused fighter. And the sharp lines of her mask and the clean-cut look of her armor, all of that reflects this very well. And you know, her vibe feels totally different to, say, Breakout Nex. He was a tech head, and he has plenty of gadgets and accessories and weapons to help back that up. It's just so cool to see the design of BREEZ really show off who she is as a person. And also when she has things like rockets on her legs, a cool trans-red hexagonal energy shield, and a dual-sided sword weapon, yeah, you know this set is the best of the best. Now let's take a closer look at some of the pieces that appear in this set, and I'll show you a few ways that you could use them in your own creations as well. BREEZ comes with two of these lime-rounded shoulder armor pieces. Joxon has a MOC here called Hamrag the Stout that uses these pieces for the eyelid and the base of the eye. Now isn't this clever? The way that these parts kind of frame the white and the black of the eye, and also they shape kind of the majority of the head. It's just so clever. Only Joxon could use this piece in such a genius way. Vorox continues some of the Samus vibes that we were talking about before on this MOC that's called Lord Gigamorph. I love how they've combined two of these pieces together on each of the shoulders to craft some type of like bubble-shaped armor. It's rather unique, but also very stylish. But if not, there's nothing wrong with the classics. Socket and Ball Torture uses these as shoulder armor pieces, as nature intended. But you know, the set kind of displays them looking upright, whereas this one lays them flat. No matter how you place this piece, it always looks pretty good. Nice work. BREEZ's mask is one of the coolest hero masks. And sure, you could use it for a face, but why not get two of them and do something like Peter Shaker has done here? How good do they look as shoulder pads? And the way that they partner with this lime Nuva chest, oh, it's stunning. This set also comes with three of these classic foot pieces, which were the same ones that appeared on her BREEZ 1.0 form. It's good to see these returning. Peter Shaker uses these on an earlier version of BREEZ that he made, and dude, embedding these into the lower leg, that looks sick. They look especially good when the legs are bent just that little bit, and the edges jut out ever so slightly. How wonderful. Otherwise, Sir Iggs has a MOC that's called Dance Dance Revolution, and check out this torso design. Neatly tucking them into the chest, that looks so good. The very direct and sharp look of it, it makes this piece look like he's wearing some sort of stylish lime jacket. A very, very creative design indeed. BREEZ also comes with two of these red and silver blades. These have got to be some of the coolest blades to ever come out of Hero Factory sets. We got them in a few different colors. And unfortunately, I couldn't find a MOC that used a red and silver one, but Joxon has one that uses the black and trans green version that came on the set Black Phantom. And I love the way that the trans green of this blade pairs perfectly with the trans green of the eyes on this MOC. Yeah, maybe you could use this red and silver blade in a similar way. The red or the silver could potentially pair with the eye color of a different creation that you're making. It could add some nice kind of contrasting colors and look really pretty at the same time. And finally, this hexagonal shield piece. Here's a MOC by Tim Liddy that uses these pieces to show off the Scarlet Witch's magical powers. The hexagonal shape and the way that it's lit up, it really does look like she's casting magic. This MOC is just so full of life and so full of storytelling too. And yeah, I know, this isn't a Bionicle MOC, but using these to showcase hex magic, You could easily do the same on your next Bionicle creation. Never dismiss a good system mock, it can still give you many ideas for Bionicle creations. So there's some ideas for how you could use these parts. Now, let's check out some awesome revamps of Breakout BREEZ. Stretch 33 has an awesome revamp that combines elements of Breakout BREEZ, but also Brain Attack BREEZ. We can see that they've used the mask from Brain Attack BREEZ here, and they've kind of embedded it into the torso. It actually looks really good as torso armor. Good idea. Anyway, yeah, the new silver and lime green color scheme here, doesn't that look great? I also quite like this shoe design down here. You're placing one of these smaller silver CCBS armor pieces at the very front here. It's a good look. And it's also cool to see Rocker's trans green hexagonal shield pieces here instead of those red ones. You know, with this updated color scheme, I think it really does fit this just that little bit better than the red ones would have. God, it's a shame we only got that piece in 2 different colors. A trans blue version or a trans yellow version would have looked lovely. Still, it's good to see that BREEZ can pull off using both different variations of this piece. Oh, and I do like this new bow weapon that she's got. It feels like a bit of a throwback to Breakout Rocker. He kind of had a similar thing going on. And you know what, I kind of like the idea of every single hero having some kind of bow and arrow weapon. Heroes with bows is a pretty cool concept. It's quite delightful seeing so many different versions of BREEZ and so many aspects of other characters coming together to make this epic revamp. And then Poor Disadvantaged has his own take on this character. And dude, how good does lavender and lime green look? What a color scheme. Something else I love here is how they've changed up this trans red shield, including that new dish piece here. That's very nice. I think it helps buff it up just that little bit more, and it makes it fit with the new scale of this mock. But then seeing even more of those hexagonal pieces used as wings up top, that's so cool. Also, stuff like this little stand that looks like some type of alien terrain. I like seeing things like that. This mock is easily one of the best revamps of BREEZ that I've ever seen. So there you have it, that's some awesome revamps of this character, that's how you could use the pieces that come in this set, and that's also a look at this utterly amazing character. I hope you enjoyed. Now if you liked looking at some of the mocks that I showcased in today's episode, be sure to check the links in the description below. I'll have links to everyone's social media right there, so you can click on those links, check out some of their other stuff, give them a like, give them a follow, go comment on their stuff even, and you can continue to get inspired, taking a deep dive and looking at all their other creations. Now, which Hero Factory character would you like to see reviewed next? I've done quite a few at this point, but is there one that you're itching to see? Let me know in the comments below. And hey, if you have a Hero Factory character that you've revamped, maybe you could send it to the submission email that's on your screen right now. That way, when I do a review on that character, I can potentially showcase your revamp. Wouldn't that be cool? Alright, but that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love you tons. Happy building, and bye for now.